All right, so this is a simple New Tool Tuesday here. This is just a plain Jane, oh, almost dropped it. No comfort grip. It is a thin head profile or thinner. This is a F100, the 100 tooth, and I wanted this ratchet because I have this older model. This is a 36 tooth here. As you can see, it's a little bit thinner, but this one is not quite as bulky around the side, but this one actually has a comfort grip on it, you know, even as old as it is. It had an old chewed up grip and I got it replaced. As you can hear, it's clunky, even though I have taken it apart and lubricated it up. But all of my snap-on ratchets, I've showed a bunch of them before, you know, they all have comfort grip. I'm not going to take them down right now and try to knock the phone over. But I wanted a simple, you know, ratchet for a lot of different things. You know, a lot of times this is all you need, mainly changing oil, because I would use this old ratchet here, you know, changing oil a lot. And then of course the oil getting on your hands and, you know, running down the drain plug. Some of the drain plugs, as soon as you break it loose, it starts dripping everywhere. And, you know, I know it's not the greatest for the handles. The handles are actually pretty durable and stuff, but, you know, you don't have a lot of trouble with them unless you're putting bars on them. Pretty sure this one I've had a cheater pipe or bar, whatever you want to call it, on a few times, but this is my oldest snap-on ratchet. I've had this one the longest, even before, you know, I come up here being a mechanic. And, you know, the handle is still in pretty good shape. I used it in the woods logging and working on stuff that was greasy and hydraulic fluid and all of that stuff. And the handle's still holding up, but I just wanted a simple ratchet, you know, simple snap-on ratchet here. And, I've got, you know, simple icon ratchet that come in my, you know, 3/8 drive kit over here. And it's fairly similar. Actually, probably a little bit longer handle. And the head profile is about the same. It's a touch thicker on the icon here. But it's just really hard to beat a snap-on ratchet. This one's fine, especially for just, you know, oil drain plugs and stuff like that. You know, works good. It's got pretty good tolerances, but it's kind of clunky, which is, again, not a big deal, but I hadn't taken this one apart and, you know, lubricated it all or anything like that. But to be honest, the one reason that I didn't use this one much and decided to buy an overpriced one for basically oil change stuff is because I got a bunch of stuff in the way. I'm getting some new stuff here and everything's everywhere. Because honestly, it's in this foam kit, and a lot of times when you know, we're changing oil and moving from one thing to the next, you'll get, you know, your socket and stuff dirty, full of oil, and your ratchet full of oil. And sometimes you don't have time to, you know, completely clean it off, and you just kind of wipe it down, throw it back in the box. And I didn't want it to ruin the foam in here. And these sockets here, most of the time I don't use them when I change oil and stuff. Most of the time I'll grab this. This was, I think, the first icon set I got. These are semi-deep, and you can see the ones here that are common for oil change. Usually keep a little bit of oil down inside of them because you don't have time to clean them properly before you put them back and all. So I'll grab one of those sockets, grab a ratchet from up here, and go do some oil change. All right, so appreciate everybody watching.